This room might possibly be the tightest room I've ever space planned with the most restrictions and the most requirements. We have about 150 square feet with 5 doors and 3 windows. It's a little awkward shape with kind of a wide hallway that leads to the rest of the house. Now for the wish list of this client. We want a kitchen, living, and dining for 4 people to be used as an Airbnb. We have 2 bedrooms and a bathroom, so this area will be the living room and kitchen and dining. This might look big to some of you, but for reference, this takes up about half the length of this room. So a kitchen with a living that seats 4 plus a dining area is going to be tight. Also, to throw a wrench in it, we have some baseboard heaters that they would prefer not to move. So the green is the only full wall space. Because all of these doors, this door will be locked and shut 99% of the time, so we don't have to worry about our path of travel through there. First thing I do when I approach a space plan is get it in my hands by drawing it to scale. Then I mark the paths of travel and start conceptualizing. Conceptualizing looks something like this, times about 10. My goal is not to find a space plan, it's to find the best space plan for the needs of the client, not myself. So I gave them 3 options depending how large they wanted to make the kitchen. I really wanted to put the TV on this wall, but the paths of travel ended up being so tight around a sofa that it was impossible. Unless you like sitting really close to your TV, but most of us don't. About 10 feet is a comfortable viewing distance, which is the width of this whole room. So our sofa is going to go on this wall, clearing our baseboard heater for this kitchenette. TV is going to go on the only usable wall space across the room, and it can be on a swivel. Right here, clearing the door swing and the switches. We can get a nice dining bar up here with a window view with something like this if we ever need to fold it down to make that path of travel clear. My next option was to enlarge the tasking space of the kitchen with a movable island, something like this that you can buy on wheels, still keeping our baseboard heaters clear. We have seating for 4, and the bar is going to stay because it was the best use of space that I could come up with. Option 3 gets rid of the baseboard heater but gives us a full kitchen. They could take the island away and this would be much more roomy and functional, or keep it if we need more counter space. Kept the living and dining how they are. I always do 3 foot for my path of travel, but I did compromise and do 2.5 feet here. This is also only 2 feet, so this would be doable but very full. If it were my Airbnb, I would do this version because it doesn't have us physically limited on anything. Cost would be much more minimal because you could keep the baseboard heaters as well. A sink, a mini fridge, and a microwave might be all you need. You could even do a longer couch to seat 3, and that would be your 4th seat. Or add 2 little ottoman stools to give us enough room right here. And if you stay at this Airbnb, you might appreciate the extra room.